Hi! Oh, don't I look so happy? But welcome back to my channel. I'm having a bad hair day. Well, more so I'm just lazy and don't feel like doing my hair. You know how it is with short hair. So I put this scarf on and I laid my edges, did a couple of finger waves on both sides, and put this little black mesh wrap over it to keep it laid down. So that's part one of disguising a bad hair day. And part two is detailing the face. First, I'm going to clean up these eyebrows with my tweezers. I do this every time I do my makeup because I just like for my eyebrows to be neat and clean and the eyeshadow lays better. Next, I'm going to moisturize my face with this Clinique moisturizing lotion. I make sure I distribute the product and work it in all over my face. I did not apply it to the neck area or underneath my chin because I had already moisturized with shea butter after I got out of the shower. I'm ready to remove this mesh wrap and look at those waves. When I begin my makeup, I always start with my eyebrows using the NYX Eyebrow Gel in Espresso and a flat, thin, angled brush. Now the way I stroke this is by using short strokes. Here I want a much more defined look, so I'm pressing down harder on my eyebrows than I normally would. If I wanted it to look more natural and just kind of fill in my eyebrows, I would use a lighter touch. Ignore the strand of lint on my eyelid. Another tip is to start towards the tail end of your eyebrow so that most of the product is there, because that's usually where it's darker anyway. You don't really want the front of your eyebrows to be super dark. I use this end to brush the hairs in place and to see if I have any open spots that I need to fill. Jessie's Girl Pure Pigment Eye Dust in Brown Sugar is my most used eyeshadow because I use it as my base in almost every eyeshadow look that I do. It's a warm tone and it's pretty close to my skin color, just a little bit darker, so it blends well. It's my blending powder too. I'm using a fluffy yet dense brush to apply this powder. This waterproof liquid eyeliner by Stila is an intense black and it literally stays all day and the next day. I mean, I have to use oil to get it off. Felt tips are the easiest to work with in my opinion. It's more like I'm drawing on my eye. And I can also make the line just by using the width of the felt tip. To keep the eyeliner thin, closer to the inside of my eye, I just place the tip on there, just the width. Then I start to thicken it out towards the end. I don't like curvy wing tips, so I try to just draw it straight out with a slight bend in my wing. Because the product dries so fast, it's not as easy to correct a mistake with your fingertips like I just tried to do. This wing had too much of a curve to me, so I filled it in to make it more linear. And I'm going to build this wing up too. And that's it for the top of my lid. Simple, right? Now I'm going to use my Nudes palette by Maybelline. And I'm going to use the black in the corner with the smudge brush to smudge underneath my lash line. I make sure to smudge up enough to meet my eyeliner. Using my LashBlastVolume mascara by Covergirl. It's always my cheap drugstore go-to. I've been using it since high school. But if I had to choose, I would use the Urban Decay mascara called, I think it's Perfection or something like that. But I don't have any of that right now. So this is getting me by perfectly fine. I make sure to flutter the tips back and forth with my brush to get some length. My lower lashes are long, but I still love loading them up with some mascara. For my face, it's bare minerals or nothing. I dab my brush lightly in the powder to transfer a little bit into the top and swirl it around, and then I buff it onto my face. I use dark in the winter, which is what I'm using now, and deep in the summer. This offers a light coverage, which is perfect for me because I like for my skin to look as natural as possible, so my freckles still show through It has SPF coverage, and I don't have to worry about ruining my makeup because I do touch my face a lot. Next, I apply my mineral blush by Becca in Nightingale. It's so pigmented that I only need to tap the powder with the brush and then apply it from there. Instead of a highlighter, I use my Tarte bronzer in Park Avenue Princess, and I use the same brush that I use with my blush because I can get a little extra blush off of that brush when I'm blending in this bronzer. I swipe the bronzer above the blush. To keep my look simple, I'm going to use this pink cream lip stain by Sephora. I swipe this on my inner bottom lip and I transfer it over to the top lid. I dab the lip balm on the inside of my lip line and blend it in with the pink. You can use whatever lip balm. And now my makeup is complete. So simple. Part 3, I'm dressed. I threw on a black crew neck and put in on some jewelry, gold little stud balls. Then I'm going to put on a gold necklace. And that's part 3 of how to disguise a bad hair day. Get dressed, accessorize, and be cute. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe below. Peace.